Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight, doing a little bit of goofing around, and I wanted to try something a little bit of fun for you guys. And I had put a picture up, kind of goofing around with this morning, and I thought about the premise of what if Mr. Yusuf there, the Egypt silver medalist, had to shoot a gun from the 1940s in the Olympics. So we're going to go ahead and put that to the test. I thought these bullseyes they were shooting at would be a lot smaller, but this is actually an official 10-meter air pistol target. And if I can't hit that, I'm doing something wrong. I actually printed out this target that actually has 4 bullseyes on it, but they only go out to a 6 ring. So I'm going to shoot at these. I'm going to shoot like 5 shots at each one of these, and then we'll add them up and see how we do. The gun we're going to be using here actually is a very good shooting gun. It is my Benjamin Model 137, and they made this gun for a long time, but this one is an early production one. Best I can tell, this one was made somewhere just post World War II, 46 to 48, somewhere in that time frame. It's all brass, got the wood handles. Some of the newer ones, they started using plastic scales and things of that nature, and more steel and less brass. And but this one's all brass, so I think this is a very early production one. We're going to be just using some, I've got these Elay Ventus wide cutter pellets. I did practice with it a little bit. Seems to be shooting them really well. So we're going to go ahead and give them a go. Like I said, I'll shoot 5 pellets at each one, and then we'll add them up at the end. Maximum possible score of 200 points. If I get 200 points, I get the gold medal, right? So this guy, I might cut out some of this, who knows, depends on how long it ends up going, but the best I've shot with this is at 6 pumps, so I'm going to stay with that. But let's go ahead and get started. I do have my hand in my pocket. That's very important. Ooh. That might be 8. I did do this already with my Baikal, which is an actual Olympic grade pistol, and I did very well with that. I'm not expecting the high score that I got with this, but I expect it to be a very good score. This doesn't have nearly as nice a trigger as the Baikal or any of those Olympic grade pistols would have, but it's not a terrible trigger. Not see where that went. Hopefully it went through one of those other holes. I'll be able to tell when that was number 4 on that target. I do not see any other holes anywhere else, so all right. Don't look too bad. assuming that one shot that I don't know where it went is actually in one of those other holes, and I didn't completely miss. The Olympic shooters now are using these big fancy PCP pistols with, you know, don't have to worry about pumping them up every time, and that puts a lot of a lot of wear and tear on you. I think that went through the same hole as the last one. I've seen it get a little bit bigger. Okay. That one off to the left a little. This is number 4. That's a nice shot. This gun's no slouch for sure. Alright, last one for that bullseye. Pulled that one off a little bit. Still a good looking target. Alright, on to the next one. Very nice. This one was not holding air at all when I got it. I rebuilt it myself using one of Henry Ford's seal kits. Shooting good now though. When I'm shooting bullseye pistol, I tried all of those little apertures and covers, and I just found that I do much better when I shoot just with my normal glasses. Make sure I'm got my bifocals on the target. Let the target downrange be blurry a little bit, but I got a good sight picture with using my bifocals. And these are progressives, so I usually don't need the very heaviest of magnification of the bifocal. I just need a little bit of help, and that way I can still see the downrange target fairly decent. It's a little fuzzy, but it's not terrible. It's not completely out of focus. Oops. Eee, that's gonna be tough to score. All right, one more on that one. Okay, I'm not sure where that went. Hopefully I'll be able to tell on downrange camera, but that was 5 for that target. Let's keep going. I printed this out on cardstock, hoping we would get a little bit better. That one did not want to go into the chamber. There we go. All right, last target. A couple people have asked me about giving a little bit of a tutorial on how to do my sight alignment. They just commented about how good I was at shooting open sights, which I really didn't think I was that good. But so this guy has just a standard little V-notch in the back, and you just got your post up front. The post is, when you look through there, the post is just a little bit thinner than the V-notch in the back here. It's actually a square notch. And just make sure that that square notch, you've got equal amount of light on both sides of that square notch, or of that post inside of the square notch, equal amounts of light on both sides. And I've got it zeroed so that when this is equal, the top of this is equal to the top of that, I can hold it right. Basically I'm holding so the 10 ring is a lollipop on top of that, and it does pretty good. So that's my secret. One of the biggest things that I struggle with, and I know a lot of other people struggle with, is just trigger control. I can get my sights aligned, but you got to be able to squeeze that trigger and just get that trigger to go off. You want it to surprise you. That's what everybody says. You want it to surprise you, but you squeeze, don't jerk, and don't upset your sight alignment while you're squeezing that trigger. If you can do that, your bullet will go where you wanted it to go. Oof. Doing too much talking and not enough paying attention to my shooting here. All right, 2 more shots. That's a good shot. All right, it's not going to be looks like it's going to be a good score. I don't think I'm going to beat my Baikal score. Okay. But it'll be a good score for an 80-year-old gun. So let me grab those targets, try to add those up. Got a lot of tear out there, so that's going to be tough. So stand by. Alrighty, I am back, and actually that was actually very good shooting, I think. Had 245s and 246s. So the first target was 2 10s, 2 9s, and an 8 for a 46. The next target was 3 9s, an 8, and a 10 for a 45. And then the next one, actually, so I think putting it on the cardstock actually helped a lot, because even though it looked like there was a lot of tear out, it actually held together pretty well, and I was able to flatten it back out and see the scores really well. But I had, again, 3 9s, an 8, and a 10 for another 45. And then this one over here had 2 10s, 2 9s, and an 8 for another 46. So ended up with a 182 out of a possible 200. So no zeros. That's key. No zeros. But it's a pretty tough challenge. If anybody wants to give it a try, you can find this target online. It's pretty easy. I just searched for 10-meter air pistol target, and this was in like the second or third link that came up. If you can't find it, my email address is down below, and I will email it to you. No problem at all. But it should be pretty easy to find online. So, but try it with any air pistol, really. I'm shooting 7 yards here. I don't have 10 meters, but I'm shooting 7 yards. If you've got 10 meters or 10 yards to do it in, give that a try. I may take this outside and take it over to the outside range where I've got 10 meters that I can give it another try, or at least try it with a few of my more newer accurate pistols. But really pretty cool. Several people suggested I do a few of these videos, and I had been thinking about it, and I just thought I'd get out here and do it. So really pretty cool. 80-year-old, give or take, Benjamin model 137. Fantastic little pistol, and can't go wrong. I've got actually 2 Benjamins over there in a box waiting for parts to come in for Robin, subscriber to the channel, waiting for the seal kits to come in for those. Those are 132, so they're 22 caliber versions of that same pistol. Mine's a little older, I believe. I believe those ones are probably from the 1950s. I don't really know for sure. They have the plastic scales on them instead of the wood scales or grips, whatever you want to call them. But there you go. It's a lot of fun. Go ahead and give it a try. If you do give it a try and want to send me the targets, send me a picture of your gun and your targets, maybe you holding the targets and the gun, and I'll post them up on my on my community page. Been doing that a lot with the 50-yard challenge. I had several people send them over, and I really enjoy making this more about the community and not just me. I wish the forum here could be a little more interactive, but it is the way it is. I used to have a nice page on Facebook, but they shut it down, and really got discouraged about that. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Until next time, have a great day.